It is unfortunate for some of you that you base your understanding of yourself on words and the interpretation of such words. Throughout your lifetime and that of other lifetimes, you interpret yourself based upon a historical record of your humanity. You base your understanding of yourself upon the words you find in books. Even those books that are highly enlightened in our terms. Even those books that were set down within a certain time frame and delivered to humanity within your physical realm, given by the very those who deliver this message in this moment. It is unfortunate that you have not gained an understanding of yourself beyond the limits and the descriptions of inner reality that were put forth. You catch yourself between an understanding of yourself and an understanding of material that was intended to broaden your mind but not limit you in any way. It is your perceptions of this material, it is your perceptions of your reality that limit you. You refuse to express your emotions fully, although you attempt many times over again and again to express yourself. There is much more to uncover, much more to delve into, figuratively speaking, of course. There are beliefs to change and thoughts will change. And there are parts of you that you will become aware of over a period of times, years, or just moments. Uncovering the totality of who you are in this realm does little to describe the wholeness of your being. And when you take a trip on the other side, when you walk across that psychic line of demarcation, you will find experience, but only that which you are interpreting with your current belief system. You must leave those beliefs at the door and leave yourself wide open into inner reality in order to discover more of yourself. Specifically, we will tell you at this moment that the Oversoul of your personality, of the fragments that are split and divided within other realms of your probabilities and your other selves of different lifetimes within your realm and others, that Oversoul is who you are. Of course, within your physical realm, you have a specific identity, but that identity is a small portion of who you really are. And when you realize more of your multidimensional self, you will realize, hopefully, that the Oversoul is who you are. And some of you will heed the remark that we have made in limiting your view that the Oversoul is one entity. It is one. It is a level. It is limited by the means of the description within that term, and we want to release you from those restrictions upon your beliefs that the Oversoul is not one individual part of consciousness. In fact, you have many Oversouls. You have many others at different levels, if you will, in a space, an unspace that has no levels. There are many Oversouls, and there are many others who cannot be defined, who do not have descriptions, and we do not label them because it will not serve you to understand those labels. It serves you more appropriately at this time to understand that there are many and many and many Oversouls, that you are connected to all, that there is no level that you should attain because you already are that which you are searching for. Each of you will have a different experience when you reach inner reality. It is yours for the making, yours for understanding. And there, with each individual that you meet, and each spirit that you meet, and each environment that you create, you are interpreting yourself and your understanding of self. For some of you, your individual experiences brought you to an Oversoul. You have understood that this is your Oversoul based upon your understanding of yourself. And you limit yourself to this one interpretation of a master, of a controller, and a giver of safety and love. But next time you take a trip within your inner realm, we want you to meet your Oversoul and understand at that moment, acknowledge at that moment that you are one and the same. That this one Oversoul is an interpretation of you and the wholeness of you, the greatest part of you. And when you acknowledge that this one Oversoul is actually you, you will be dissolving the limitations that keep you from perceiving all of the other Oversouls and the other beings that are also representation of you. The acknowledgement of these others will bring you to the wholeness of the consciousness of who you are and where you belong within all of consciousness. as you begin to understand that language is quite limiting, and you communicate with others with expressed energy and visual images during periods of waking and dreaming, your understanding of your multidimensional self will broaden. You will understand more of yourself with regards to your inner realm. And these freedoms will reflect back into your physical life. And we want you to pay attention, because there will be small and large synchronicities that will become quite apparent to you. It is those awarenesses that light the way for more understanding of yourself. With each person that you meet, each activity that you perform, you will find more of yourself. You will be using your creative power, drawing that experience of your inner life and your physical life together in a mesh of creative power. And in that, you will find fulfillment. Whatever it means for you within this lifetime, it is the creative power, the use of your creative power that gives you the fulfillment. And you will be fulfilled knowing who you really are. And we end.